In this video, I'll be discussing the possibility of Supergirl becoming a Red Lantern in the new Injustice 2 storyline, because there are several things that hint at the possibility of it, including several encounters with Atrocitus and the dialogue in which they partake in when they do encounter each other. Though, the possibility of her becoming a Red Lantern in the main storyline, I believe is actually less likely. The more likely possibility is that she becomes a Red Lantern in one of their arcade mode endings, I forgot what it's called, in Injustice 2. Or Injustice in general. But you know, at the end where you play through the arcade mode for them and at the end they all get their special ending, I believe if you're able to complete it as Atrocitus at the end, his story would be Supergirl becoming a Red Lantern. Though the possibilities are endless because the game has yet to be released, so there's no telling what the true possibility of it will be. Though I hope it does, because I'm actually a fan of the Red Lantern Supergirl, though the Red Lantern Supergirl in this universe will be much different from the Red Lantern Supergirl that was in the Red Daughter of Krypton comic book. Because, for example, Guy Gardner led the Red Lanterns at the time Supergirl became a Red Lantern, though Guy Gardner was killed in the war against Superman and the Yellow Lanterns. I believe he was killed by Sinestro himself, and it's Atrocitus running the Red Lanterns this time, so the path that she would go down as a Red Lantern will be much different, much more violent, and much bloodier.
It'd go down like this. Supergirl would be in some quiet place. She'd believe she had finally escaped from all the madness going on in this new world that she landed onto. She'd only grow more frustrated as she realized it was nothing like Krypton, nothing like her old life. This life was nothing what she wanted. She didn't choose any of it. None of it was hers. But she was forced to take responsibility for it. And the baby Kal-El she knew is nothing like the Kal-El of today. He's grown cold, evil, menacing, insidious, though she has no direct way of dealing. She doesn't even understand this new world. Why are people the way they are? Why is everything so violent? Why is there so much hatred going around? It only made her grow angrier and angrier the more she thought about it. And so she thought she was alone. She hears another voice. It's Atrocitus. But seems like he doesn't want to fight. He has something different in mind. He, instead of wielding his ring against her, holds a ring in his hand. He can sense the hatred in her. He can smell it. He can taste it in the air. And he offers her the ring. He knows how much power it is. He knows how much hatred she has. He's trying to convince her to wield it, but she refuses. She rejects.
She looked at the ring, eyeing it, seeing its red glow, and something about it felt attractive. Something was pulling toward her, calling out to her. She could feel it, and Atrocitus knew this. Then he'd say,
"You want this, don't you? The heat is swelling in you now."
His further manipulation would only make her angrier. She'd lash out in an attempt to get him to stop, get him to be quiet, because she knew inside he was right. Despite this, Atrocitus would still have a smile on his face, a look of almost bliss, as if he was enjoying the moment, the happiest that the deity of anger could get. Then, slowly, with the smile still on his face, he'd say,
"Good. I can feel your anger."
The extra red ring would leave Atrocitus' hand and levitate over to Supergirl, just above her fingertips, leaving an ambient crimson glow over her fingernails. The ring, only centimeters away from her fingers, still was being rejected by Supergirl, though Atrocitus, slowly approaching her, would preach his path a little bit more, saying,
Give in to your anger. It is unavoidable. It is your destiny.
Now, slowly, the ring would collapse onto her ring finger, as she'd be consumed by its hatred, its rage, the temptation behind its power. Her eyes would glow, a deep, deep red, not from her heat vision, but from the unsatiable bloodshed that was consuming her mind. Then Atrocitus would smile brightly this time, clutch his fist, and say to her,
Now, fulfill your destiny.
Now that I've actually made my official return to YouTube, I'm trying to go for different styles, trying something new with this channel actually, just to keep me going, keep me motivated. outside of all of the personal issues that's been keeping me away from this channel. Though if you've liked this more narrative, what if scenario sort of style, please let me know. If not, let me know too. I'm open to all sorts of opinions, good or bad. Critiques don't really faze me, but I do consume all knowledge. And if you believe this video actually deserved it, or if you've generally enjoyed it, feel free to feel free to leave a like or subscribe and share it with your friends so you can discuss more or discuss it with me in the comments. This has been Apollo, and once again, I'm out.